welcome to Library Time. I'm Rachel here, and I'm filming at the Georgina Public Library, and behind me is the board bookshelf. And I can't wait to show you some of the new books today, and then I'm going to read a story, and we're going to have our special guest reader read you a story, so I can't wait for that. So, our first new book I'm going to show you is I Can Read, Pete the Cat and the Super Super Pete. This one's really fun, so for any of the kids who are a fan of the Pete the Cat series, this is kind of takes like a longer journey about all of his superhero adventures, and it is great for those who are starting to read or starting to get familiar with chapter books, so that's a really fun one. We have a new Sandra Boynton book, a board book. She's one of my favorite authors. She does really fun, silly books with great illustrations. So How Big is Zagnodd? So this one is really fun for the babies and the younger ones too. And very exciting, we have a new Diary of the Wimpy Kid. So the Diary of the Wimpy Kid, The Deep End, this is the brand new in the series. So Jeff Heffley and his family are trying to do this super awesome cross-country road trip, but they get stranded at an RV park, and it's not the most ideal place to be stranded. So you get to find out what happens and how they deal with that. And this one, Me and Mayhem and the Super Family Field Day. This is a nice, fun, it's a first chapter book, but it's also got lots of cool pictures in there. So Mia and her family get invited to this Super Family Fun Field Day with all these other super families, and kind of explores how that day goes through, and she gets to hang out with her parents in their superhero costumes, which she doesn't normally get to do, and they get to use her powers in fun ways, so you get to see what happens in this one. And this one I really thought was a sweet book. So Don't Worry Little Crab. So Don't Worry Little Crab, it's got some nice simple illustrations in here with a good message. And I think it's something we can all relate to these days with a little less worry in our lives. So this one's a really nice book if you want to take that one out. Don't Worry Little Crab. And then the Little People Big Dreams series, we have so many of these books. They're really popular right now. They're flying off the shelves. We have a few in right now, but we have lots in the collection. So if you don't see the one you want, you just go on our website or you phone and you can put some on hold. But this one is Elton John specifically. So they're a really fun series. They each explore a famous person's life, so it could be an athlete, a singer like Elton John, a political activist, so they're really, really cool, and you can learn something as well, and beautiful illustrations. So we have lots and lots of these books, so please come in and check them out, or go on our website and check them out. And so for any of you guys who knows the classic Goodnight Moon, this is the 100 First Words books version of it. So these are really great books for the really little guys. So if you've got a younger brother or a sister at home, just some beautiful illustrations from those books, and they can start to learn the words and identify the pictures. Just a really nice book for you to check out. And then last but not least, we have Looking for Smile. This is the one I'm going to read to you guys. I think I actually got this book from Sutton, but I had brought it over because I just had to read it to you. The illustrations are beautiful. It's got a really, really sweet story, so I'm going to read that to you in just a moment. Looking for Smile by Ellen Tarlow, illustrated by Lauren Stringer, and published by Beach Lane Books. Bear and Smile were always together. In the mornings, Bear woke up and stretched out wide across his bed, and Smile woke up too and stretched out wide across Bear's face. "Good morning," said Bear. Bear and Smile liked all the same things. Bear liked nuts and berries for breakfast, and that's what Smile liked best too, and they shared them together perfectly. Together they went to the most wonderful places. "Waterfall!" cried Bear, jumping in. It took Smile a few minutes to catch up. Longer if the water was extra cold, but then they splashed around together for hours. Bear and Smile loved adventures, as long as they weren't too scary. They would do almost anything for honey, though Smile usually waited until the bees were out of sight. Always together, Bear and Smile. Then one morning, Smile didn't come. "Smile," Bear called. It was time to wake up. He waited. "Smile," he called. "It's time for breakfast." But Smile didn't come for breakfast, and Bear noticed that the nuts and berries didn't taste as good without his friend. Bear looked under his bed. He looked in the closet, and he opened the door. Smile, he called, where are you? Hello, Bear, said Rabbit. What's the matter? You look different. I lost Smile, said Bear. Oh, dear, said Rabbit. Did you look in your favorite places? Oh, said Bear. That's good thinking. He ran right to the waterfall. Smile, he called, it's me, Bear. And he jumped in. He splashed the way Smile liked best, but Smile didn't come to splash. Bear looked up, he looked down, he looked inside, and he looked outside. I know, said Bear. Smile always wants honey. Bear got a pawful, and he sat beneath a tree and ate, but Smile didn't come to take a bite. Bear sighed. The day was gray, the woods seemed empty. What's wrong? Said Bear, asked a voice. It was Bird. I lost Smile, said Bear. Oh no, poor Bear, said Bird, and she sat down right next to her friend. The two sat, not saying a word. Then Bird began to sing quietly, and Bear began to hum. Together they sang and hummed and looked around at the swirling leaves. Then Bear felt something deep inside him. It rose and rose suddenly. There was Smile. Hello, said Bear. I missed you. What did Smile do then? Smile smiled. The end. So that was Looking for Smile by Ellen Tarlow and Lauren Stringer. And yeah, wasn't that a beautiful book with a really sweet story? I really love it, and I was so excited to share it with you guys. And for our next guest reader, we have Simon. And I'm really excited for you to see what story he picked. He picked a Dr. Seuss book. So stay tuned just a moment, and Simon's going to read us a great story.
Okay. Hi, I'm Simon, and this book is called Humpty Dumpty by Charles Reznor, and it's published by Picture Window Books, and I'm going to be reading it to you right now. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. He's screaming yikes because he's fallen on him. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. There he is. He's being doubtful. He's just saying he'll be fine. He's fine. Yeah. And that's the book.